welcome back to yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Mini Racers 2022 Rust-eze 3-pack. That includes Lightning, Dusty Rust-eze, and the new release of Rusty Rust-eze. This pack is pretty annoying because, of course, as you're all probably well aware, last year they released a 3-pack that included Lightning, Dusty as the new release, and Mater. Not Rusty, Mater. Then we had to sit around and wait an entire year for Rusty to come out. And how does Rusty come out? Well, of course, in a 3-pack with Dusty. This new pack makes that pack that people bought a year ago completely and totally pointless. This should have been the pack in the first place. We've had several Mini Racer packs in the past that have included 2 new releases with them. Why couldn't Mattel have just done Rusty, Dusty, and McQueen? Why did we have to get that other pack a year ago with Dusty, then wait for a pack with Rusty that also included Dusty? It's completely and totally pointless. Like I said, it just renders that other pack completely pointless, and it's honestly what I think is the biggest issue with the Mini Racers line. But as a collector, I like buying every new 3-pack and trying to get every new release I can, so I picked it up. You know, if, as I've said before, if it's something I really didn't like that much, then I just straight up wouldn't have bought it. But no, I wanted to get this pack for the new release of Rusty, but also because I now have a duplicate of Dusty. For those of you who don't know, I repaint all of my Mini Racers duplicates, and I'm actually pretty excited. I didn't really think I'd get another chance to get a Dusty Mini. I didn't think there would be another pack coming out anytime soon where I would get a duplicate of Dusty, but here we are. For Ties Cars 4, I bought a Rusty and Dusty 155 scale 2-pack, and I repainted Dusty into a background character at Flo's V8 Cafe. I painted him blue. And I'm really excited that I get a duplicate of Dusty, because that means I can now make a Mini Racers version of that Ties Cars 4 custom. So, you know, I guess there always is a bright side to things. Even though this pack is ridiculous and should have been what we got a year ago, now I have a second Dusty that I could repaint into a custom that I really want to make. But yeah, like I said before, it's kind of hard to get over that whole thing with the Mater 3-pack from last year. It's kind of ridiculous, but whatever. Mattel's a company. This is the product. That's how it goes. We got Rusty Rust-eze, Lightning McQueen, and Dusty Rust-eze. Of course, a Cars 3 McQueen. The last pack also included a Cars 3 McQueen. Not really something I have an issue with, as McQueen does interact with Rusty and Dusty in Cars 3 in this paint job. Anyway, though, we're going to get these guys out of the package. This is the second to last of the new Mini Racers packs that I have to review. I still have not found the DJ 3-pack, which is the one that I've been going out looking for quite a few times over the past few weeks. Still am yet to find it. That, of course, includes Lightning, DJ, and Mac. Some very exciting releases with DJ as a new release, and Mac, who I am yet to have. But here we have Lightning out of the package. He's just your standard Cars 3 Lightning Mini. I think he's the only Cars 3 McQueen in this wave of minis, actually, which is crazy. But yeah, they've really been dialing it down with the Cars 3 new releases. I guess they learned their lesson from last year, where almost every diecast we got was from 3. But yeah, this mini wave has mainly packs from Cars 1 and 2. And the other pack based off of 3 includes Racing Center McQueen, because it's one of the Demolition Derby packs. We got the Piston Cup logo, secondary sponsors are 95, Lightning signature up top. You have all seen a Mini Racers Lightning McQueen before. Really nothing new or special to point out. Now moving on to Dusty. Again, we first got this guy last year, but he is a very, very accurate Mini Racer. Looks just like his 155 scale counterpart. If you want a greater comparison, check out the review I did of him last year. Got the Dodge logo there. All this really nice dust and dirt and rust detailing. Really like the Dusty detailing on his roof, or Rusty detailing, sorry. There, of course, we have the back. I love how they even molded in the van doors on his back. And honestly, I really prefer the paint job of this Dusty Mini to his current diecast release. For the past few years, Rusty and Dusty's 155 scale releases have been painted way too dark compared to their older releases, and it's good to see that the minis of them are keeping a more consistent, lighter paint job closer to what they have in the movies. In fact, it seems that Rusty here is even lighter than his original diecast release's paint job was. But yeah, very nice to finally have Rusty. I really like how he turned out. He looks absolutely adorable. It seems he's based a bit more off of Rusty's Cars 3 design. I don't really know if there's a change between the two, but I feel like Rusty's roof is a bit more ripped, or rather the texturing is a bit more detailed, in Cars 3 compared to in the first movie. And yeah, it definitely has a lot more tears in his roof on the Mini compared to the original. He looks great though. If I ever get a Rusty Mini duplicate, that means I can repaint him into the Road Dent member that was a Rusty repaint. So, you know, hopefully someday they'll re-release Rusty now too, so I could repaint him. But yeah, he looks really, really nice. Just like Dusty, he is very spot on to his diecast. Always interesting seeing if they choose to make them have the same expression as their 155 scale counterpart or not. For Rusty and Dusty, it seems they pretty much gave them the same faces as the 155 scale variants. Just interesting to see that he's definitely a bit more ripped up at the roof. Or maybe not. Maybe the rips are just bigger because he is a bit of a smaller vehicle. They do seem to basically be in the same places. Very interesting. We've got the colored in, painted on wheel decorations there. He's a very stubby car. Quite a bit taller than I expected him to be, but that's just how scaling for the Minis work. When you crush them this way, they tend to get a little bit taller. Oh, wow, look at that. His back window is really yellow. That is not on the original diecast, and that's not how his other windows are. Is that what he's supposed to look like? As you can see, he has the Rust license plate. Dusty is supposed to have one that says Ease, but it seems it's missing on his Mini, so it's kind of awkward. Now we just have Rust. Okay, cool. Just Rust, door. Wow, cool. They match up. There is a look at his other side. Once again, some very, very nice Rust detailing. And there is a look at the base. It's always been impressive, the Rusty detailing that Mattel can pack into these cars, and it continues to be impressive on the Minis. They have such a good sort of paint job wash going on with the Rust. They do really look like old Rusty cars, and of course the matte paint job always adds to that feeling because they just kind of feel gross to handle. Anyway though guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time where hopefully I found that last 3-pack. Bye now.